HooHooHooRobin.
What? Jimmy's pissed.
Yeah, I'm annoyed. So anybody who listens to my show on the Boneyard,
Yeah.
I will not be on today.
Oh.
So if you listen to the music, make sure you tune in because you won't have to listen to my voice.
Aw.
But if you enjoy me on that station, I will not be on today because they've pulled the show that we taped yesterday.
Reason?
They need set lists X amount of time in advance, and I understand that because it's all computerized, it's all programmed. But I had to switch the order. I read listener emails, so I just don't like doing it from a mass computer program. I like doing what listeners want. To me, that's more interesting. So listeners send in emails, and I read your emails, and I play the 13-song playlist. I just think that's more fun. That's what I like to do. They're paying me to do it.
Right.
I don't want to just mail in a shitty show.
Well, that's why I don't do a music show around here, because I had an idea for a show, and they're like, well, could you work within a playlist? I'm like, forget it. Thank you. I'll just continue doing the one show, and I'm fine with that.
Well, they've been very cool about letting me play whatever we want. Like, if there's certain songs that will bleed into liquid metal, Troy goes and gets them. And, it's like they've been fine with that.
Well, God bless you.
But when it comes down to, I like to read the emails, but I got one from a prisoner. I get a lot from prisoners.
Yeah,
they're actually handwritten letters.
Uh.
But those guys listen. And
How do they got satellite radio?
Boneyard's one of the channels, I think, on the internet they have or whatever.
Okay.
But there's a lot of fans in prison. So I read their emails and I play this set list like anybody else. But they tend to be wordy because they have a lot of fucking time. When you're looking at 30 years, you don't mind writing a long letter. So yesterday's list was going to be the prisoner one, but it was just too long. And my throat was fucking horrible. So I did a shorter one. And I just switched the playlist, and I'm going to do yesterday's today. But I guess that was a problem, and there wasn't enough notice. They didn't have, I don't know what it was.
Can't they just quickly change the music?
How fast? That's computerized.
Yeah.
It's very fast.
Right.
Well, they don't
Why
want
is
to play
everything a
like...
problem?
They don't want to play too many metallic. Like they don't want to.
Who cares?
I
In the
agree.
end, it doesn't matter.
It's Jimmy
Stop
Norton's
thinking that
show.
way.
Don't overthink what music is being played.
But programmers have got to stop thinking that
Stop.
way. In the end, no one gives a fuck.
If I've gotten a
That's
tremendous
just overthinking crap.
if the listeners aren't enjoying the show and they're only letting me do the show because the company gave it to me, well then don't let me do the show. But I mean, I've gotten very positive feedback from the emails I've gotten. 95% have been positive.
So what's the problem? Because you're switching the shows, then the music doesn't match up.
I don't know. I only
now
switched.
You're playing stuff that they just played possibly, and they want to spread out the songs a little
Which
better.
I can understand, but it's like, can't you just go in and make a quick switch?
You shouldn't even understand
Switch
that.
it up.
In the end, it doesn't matter if you fuck around with a one lousy
Not
day.
And why would you want to edit my breaks that I won't talk? That I'll just, you know what? You can just pay me. You can pay me the money Sirius is paying me. And I'll just say, hi, Jim Norton, and you play what you want.
Yeah.
You want to do that? You want to just hand me money? Fine.
The guy's doing extra work to fucking make it sound good and be a show that he's proud of. And what? It's too much of a hassle.
I still don't understand
Give me
why.
a break.
I don't understand why they pulled the show. I understand that you're switching the shows, and because you switched today's show with yesterday's show, I guess something like that,
Or
tomorrow's show, that messed with the music or something.
Yeah.
And so they decided instead of the music being a little weird for a day, we would rather pull the show. Is that it? Right? That's just dumb.
I think so, yeah.
That's just nonsense. But at least we're going to the Super Bowl, so that's good.
Oh, yeah.
When do we leave? Tomorrow?
Oh, you didn't hear? The gig fell through. That gig fell through. We're doing the Air Force Base.
I really want someone down the hall.
Great.
I won't yell or scream, but I need someone to tell me why we're not going to the Super Bowl.
I'll tell them 20 times it's Opie and Anthony first and then Puppet Show. That's how we're treated.
But I want to know why, because when we realized we weren't going to the Super Bowl, we're like, okay, they couldn't figure it out, obviously, right?
Yeah.
And then I hear, you tune in Sirius XM, and you hear, like, shows are going to the Super Bowl. So how are they able to figure it out? Like, Hits 1 is going.
Yeah.
You know, the whole gang that walks by this studio every morning together.
And no animosity toward them.
Oh, no,
they
I
were
don't
able to
care.
score a friggin' a good whatever it took for them to actually make it work. I guess we don't have that.
Covino and Rich are going as well.
Are they?
Yeah. So there's two big shows
and Jamie
going.
Foxx?
Well, the Foxhole, I don't know if it's Jamie.
All right, the Foxhole's going.
So the Foxhole's going. That's three big shows. So I really want to know, without yelling and screaming, how were those shows able to figure out a Super Bowl trip and broadcast, but they couldn't figure it out for us?
And this isn't something we came up with at the last minute and said, hey, can we go to the Super Bowl? They approached us a couple of months ago and said, would you guys be up to going to the Super Bowl? And we said, yes, absolutely, make it happen. And then we found out, oh, yeah, by the way, that Super Bowl thing, yeah, ain't going to happen.
But who is in charge of those shows, and we're able to figure it out? And who's in charge of our show? Because I really don't know at this point.
I think
and why couldn't we figure it out?
I think it's fair also that we have to answer to every fucking thing we do.
Right.
We have to answer for it. Someone's got to be held responsible. A head has to roll. Whatever the fuck it is. But
and
no,
got a talking to yesterday, matter of fact.
a little talking to.
Over the
just a little one.
Over the most mundane, stupidest thing, by the way.
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
But they had to
But I
go
had
out of
to
their
get-
way
yeah,
and,
little-
and talk to Anthony
Had to go a
about
little-
something.
Did you do something wrong?
I might have.
Mad Dog is going. Maurice Jones Drew, I don't know who's
Is going. Cavino and Rich
is going. All these shows are going.
So now, how come we're held accountable for every fucking little thing we do that they deem, oh, hey, what'd you do? What'd you do? Yet no one is held accountable down the hall for us not going to the Super Bowl when they said, you know, we'll set it up, we'll try to make it work out. Like, what happened?
Didn't
Who
we ask
fucked
earlier,
up?
too? We had
Yeah,
asked
yeah.
way before that,
Oh,
too.
fuck yeah.
Yeah, someone obviously fucked up. Someone obviously doesn't understand.
But you'll never get a name of someone that fucked up.
But someone doesn't understand what goes into planning a Super Bowl broadcast
Extravaganza.
with a show like this.
Extravaganza.
And we're not even requesting anything.
No.
What happens is you got to plan this shit way in advance.
You just send us down there. We make the magic happen.
We make the radio. We make the radio with less and less tools every month.
Well, plenty of tools, that's for sure.
Oh, there's a lot of tools.
Less
But not-
resources.
Right, but
plenty
not the
of
ty-
tools.
But not the type of tools we need. So yeah, all those shows are going. They were able to figure it out. Mm-hmm. What happened? What happened?
Someone on there,
happened?
you know, that manages their shows in some way, shape, or form was able to make it work.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe you're right.
Jamie Foxx is broadcasting from the Bud Light Hotel, which is what we were supposed to do.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Okay.
All right.
I bet they talk about Bud Light all the time on the Foxhole, and that's what it is. Oh, that's right. I talk about it all the time. How I have kegs delivered to my house. We should be advertising. Sales should be getting. You know, I'm not bashing anybody in particular. Believe me, I'm long past that phase. But we should absolutely be doing Bud Light spots. It's a natural. I have a man with a hand truck that brings kegs to my house. I pay for it.
Yeah. You just want the free Bud Light.
I use it. Well,
like the old days.
come on.
Remember when those pallets would arrive?
Oh, wouldn't.
Martha's going down there too.
Martha Stewart's going down there.
Jesus.
Is she really? Are you kidding?
Is one of our guys?
It's got to be kidding.
Is one of the guys down the hall here yet?
I've been texting.
It's 7:30. I guess they're not ready to come in yet. What time do they get in?
There's
9,
traffic.
9:30?
Someone is stuck on a bus.
Where's Don Wiki Wicklund when you need him?
God, I missed fucking Don.
Remember when we thought he sucked?
I
don't even know what I should say about this.
Okay,
Let
what?
it rip, man. Fuck it.
We kind of had the same talk, us guys, just kind of reminiscing about Wickland and
we thought
what we were calling the good old days.
I know.
And then we were kind of sitting there going, can you believe who looks like $1 million after all that?
Yeah, Don Wickman looks like $1 million.
The good old days.
Donnie
were the
Boy
shit.
looks like $1 million fucking bucks.
We
right
used
now.
to bitch about the good old days.
Times have changed.
Donnie Boy fucking rules.
We never thought it could get worse.
Yeah, I think I'd like to go on record and just apologize to Don Wickland if I ever did anything
Oh
that
my
pissed him
God.
off.
Exactly.
You know what? I think I caused a few of those heart tremors myself. I apologize to Don Wickland as well.
Oh my God.
Oh fuck! What kind of wine you like? I'm sending you a shitload of wine.
That's the good old days of Don and.
I really want to know who
and-
messed this up, and I want an actual name. Anthony wants a name.
I'd like a name. You're never going to get a name. Have we ever gotten a singular name
Nope.
that we could look at and go, oh, this is the person that now we as a group, as a show, can sit down, talk to them, and say, excuse me, so-and-so that didn't get us to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
How can we better make this work next time so that we can go to these events? I don't want to sit in a room with a bunch of people with no accountability. Don't plan a meeting with all management that we sit there and talk in vagaries. I want, because when someone fucks up here, We don't get a vague meeting with everybody. They get called out independently and fucked in the ass. I want to know who fucked up, sit in front of them, and then very sternly ask them, hey, what happened? No, that's asking sternly. Get it? No, I want to ask them what happened and how can we better make it work the next time, and how will you not screw up next time?
Because I was a little bummed out. Like, a Super Bowl broadcast would have been cool, but I let it go. I'm like, oh well, they just couldn't figure it out. And then I started listening to the channel. I think it was like last week. I started hearing all these shows that are going down. I'm like, what? How do they figure it out?
I don't know how that
We're
works.
way bigger than any of those shows going down there, and they couldn't figure out how to get us to the Super Bowl.
Ultimate insult is fucking Sam and Dave being sent down there.
Sam and Dave going to the Super Bowl.
Show.
Holy
going
shit.
Down to the Super Bowl.
Holy shit.
Now that's a fucking insult.
Holy shit.
I know. Crazy.
Let me say hi to Dash in New York. Dash.
Hello,
Dash, Rip Rock.
Hey.
How's it going?
Hey.
So, are you going to try to run that pregame show and possibly sneak into the cheerleaders' locker rooms?
I'm guessing XFL.
I guess.
It's one of our better bits. Yeah. All right. So, hopefully we get an answer.
Yeah. We want the one person. There's never the one person. Unless it's us, then there's always the one person.
There's never going to be that.
No.
And they're never going to give that.
Why?
Because that's the way all corporate people are. It's not exclusive to this building.
Oh, I know.
They are all like that.
Yeah.
They scurry under fucking papers like cockroaches. They really do. People who aren't on the air are not nearly as accountable face to face.
We got a earlier this morning call back from Fishman here. The donuts were actually better than the live caller. When the donuts hit the phone, beats the shit out of the live caller.
I told you donut would be best call of the day.
I have to agree wholeheartedly.
All right. Well,
even though I don't like giving Fishman credit because he doesn't shut up.
I guess we bitch a lot because we just know what this could be, and we were reminded of what this could be by looking at the old website.
It's never good to look at,
and we can't even figure out a Super Bowl trip at this point.
Never good to look at pictures of old girlfriends when you're with a hag. We're with a hag right now.
Right,
we're with a fucking hag, and we were just looking at the hotties we were with.
Right.
That's what the analogy is here.
And if I don't get my musical weekend, if I can't just wing a I understand why at one point. But like they want to cut my breaks. Like,
then don't do it. I wouldn't do it.
I'm getting paid.
I had a pretty good idea for a music show, and they're like, well, we'll let you play a few songs, but you got to kind of work within the playlist. I'm like, forget it. Why would I want to do that? I was a music jock for so many years, having to play the fucking playlist. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to mix a bunch of songs from a bunch of different channels. You know what I mean? Not one genre. Like, you're in the one genre. That's what your passion is. That's fine.
That's what I love.
But I like to try to mix and match from all sorts of genres and shit and put something together. Like, well, that's kind of cool. We'll let you go off playlist, maybe a couple songs every hour.
Playlist.
Maybe. I'm like, I'm not playing the same tired shit.
Isn't that what satellite was supposed to be about? The fact that there's so many different channels and niches that you're able to go off playlist.
Right.
There are certain channels that, you stick to the playlist. You would hear like the 80s channel. Of course, you're not going to go in there and tear it up and go crazy. But certain channels are completely conducive to you, Jimmy, anyone going on there, playing their own fucking shit. You don't have to micromanage it. It's satellite fucking radio. You're turning it into regular shit. Terrestrial radio.
I bailed. They actually, it got to a point they actually gave me a whole bunch of playlists. Not playlists. They gave me the list of songs. I think it was Lithium. I think like my show would kind of fit around a Lithium, sort of.
Yeah, so would your life.
And they gave me every song they play in Lithium. Could you work your show around these songs? I'm like, no, that's you're already doing that.
And how about the vibe of Lithium?
Enough to make it interesting.
Enough to mix it up a little bit.
I know music enough to make it interesting. I'm not an expert.
You're not going to fucking play
I know what I know.
A Cyndi Lauper tune, though.
Well, maybe if it made sense, though. That's what I'm getting at.
I'm just saying, you know not to go way the fuck out because it wouldn't make it. I don't know if it would make sense.
Right.
Or not.
Right.
But it's regardless, just you fucking play what you want.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
So I said, all right, well,
They don't get it.
I don't need to be doing any more work anyway. That's fine. That's fine. I
just don't get it.
I
I
thought it would be fun.
Yeah, right.
I thought it would just be a fun, silly thing.
You want to do something to maybe add a little bit more to selfishly to the show, to yourself, but also like just because it's enjoyable and it helps out the company.
But see, my show
my
show would have been on Lithium. I would have played some of the songs they obviously play on that channel, but then I would have went and played like The Doors.
Right,
That's what I was getting at. You can mix this shit.
Yeah.
Because people that listen to Alice in Chains, they could listen to The Doors too.
Right.
But radio doesn't understand that. They never understood that.
I thought satellite did.
They have to stick it to one genre.
I don't know what happened.
They never understood that. You could listen to Nine Inch Nails and a Zeppelin song, believe it or not.
Yeah.
But radio just that's where they failed. You had to stay within a niche.
Within their category. But the whole thing with satellite was supposed to be, wow, look at this. You can go off playlist.
Yeah, but that's fine. I mean, that's their philosophy and all that. But you could also have the philosophy and then have guys that have a kind of a passion for music that wants to try something a little different.
Yeah, a little different.
It's not going to hurt anybody.
Dude, I had the argument. I'm like, I'm trying to do more work. Like, what are you doing? I want to earn what you're giving me. Like, I want the show to be interesting. I'm not playing disco. Right. I did play one weird playlist because I got like a really shitty thing, but it's like, so what? I played like a Johnny Cash song and a weird Paul McCartney. Like, everybody's going to be
everybody's
because some guy annoyed me so much with his email, but I read his email and I trashed him. And it's like, but I would enjoy listening to that.
Yes, in the context of it, it's funny. It's not.
If they don't like the show, then just pay me, and then I won't do the show. I don't understand what they want.
It doesn't make
sense.
Nobody on this platform talks about the Boneyard more than I do. Like, I mean, off the Boneyard. Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love that station.
Yeah.
Wow.
Drives me fucking. I know what it is. I know who it is, and I know why, and I know when people. Of course I do.
Ooh.
And I know when people are lazy and they don't want to do their fucking jobs. Believe me.
Yeah, it was.
And I hate that shit. There's nothing I hate more in creativity than lazy people. Get the fuck out. Get out.
Exactly.
Drives me nuts.
Mm-hmm. My conversation was short. As soon as they gave me the list of songs that Lithium plays, I'm like, okay, look, it's not what I was thinking. So, but thanks anyway for at least listening to my thoughts on this. You know, I'm not gonna be bothered.
Wow. Mm. I don't.
Wow, this is weird. Let's go to Wyatt. Wyatt, what's up?
What's going on, guys?
Hey, buddy.
Long-time listener. Love you guys.
Thank you.
I've been listening to you guys since WNEW, and I'll tell you exactly what the problem is. You guys are in a marriage where you guys keep giving in a little bit more and a little bit more. First you lost bowling night, then you lost poker night. Now you guys are miserable. What you have to do is say, fuck management, get back to the way you guys used to be, and say, you know what, I don't care. The hell with all of you, I'm going to do what I want. That's when you guys were on top, and you guys know it.
No, you can't. You know what, though? It can't be done. It's like you're looking at it like a marriage. This is like prison. So you're saying, so what you're saying is, why don't you just walk out the front door? Tell them, fuck you, I'm not staying, and just leave. It's like, no, it's not a marriage. It's prison. See?
No, I hear you, man, but there's stuff that you could do to weasel your way back into bowling night, if you know what I mean.
It's not bowling night. It's getting out of solitary confinement.
Look,
see, you got to understand, it's worse than...
look, with this consolidation and having so many shows under one umbrella,
yeah,
there's not one show that is that important anymore.
Perfect. No.
That's the problem. When we were at NEW and we threatened to walk, we were also threatening to take tens of millions of dollars of ad dollars away from the station.
Yeah.
So we had a massive fucking power. So they had to deal with our shit. And man, were we fucking nasty back then.
We were able to
so many times we just
we needed.
So many times we just walked off and said, "Fuck you, we're done." And they came running after us. But the fact is now, you know, they would be bummed for maybe 2 weeks if we just walked.
Yeah.
But the company wouldn't fucking fail. Radio stations back in 2000 were going to fail if we left. And I know that sounds cocky, but that is a fact. The amount of ad dollars the show is bringing in. Because we were the only show on NEW. This guy keeps talking.
He means well. He means well. You're a good
All
fan.
right, Wyatt,
Appreciate it,
thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
But I guess what I'm trying to say that the times have changed. We just don't have that type of power anymore. The company's very happy that Howard stayed, but the fact is, it would hurt the company short term, but it wasn't going to kill the company if he walked. That's where this whole fucking game has changed. Patrice here. We'll get back to some other shit.
I hope so.
All right, we'll take a little break.
It's the first time in my life I've ever fought to do more work.
Yeah. And been like, and had roadblocks put up because of it. It makes no sense.
Nah.
I think we all have something that we want to do that's more than just the show that would be good for the show, but gets stepped on. And I don't understand it. But whatever.
And they want to edit the breaks. Don't edit my breaks. Just tell me not to talk, and then you can pay me for not talking. But don't ever edit what I say.
Wait, they edit your breaks after you leave?
I don't think they ever have.
I'm sure they know exactly where to edit Jimmy, though, to keep it as funny and clever as Jimmy is.
If they have, I'm going to be very, very, very angry.
All right, why don't we take a break? We got Patrice O'Neill outside the studio. And do we have an answer to the Super Bowl question?
Troy is here.
Yes, Troy.
No, I was coming in to talk about your breaks. They're never edited. I put them together, so I make sure. And they wanted to edit them today, and I refused. So.
Okay, thank you.
All right, good.
Nice fucking jacket, Patrice.
Patrice is styling, man. All right, we'll break and get Patrice O'Neill on the radio next, and maybe someone could tell us what happened with our Super Bowl trip. Now that I see all these other radio shows that are going to the Super Bowl.